Oh, you're live. Okay. We are live. Welcome, guys. We are live. Um, let's see what we have here. Etonam, you are first, followed by Jim. Ajin. No, Mr. Latte, you are not first. Etonam is first with hello, followed by Jim. Then Ajin. Ajin, you're actually the third person. You're not the first. Etonam is first, followed by Jim. Then Ajin. Sorry about that, but you're third. So yes, as usual, let me drop the links, and we have Josh Sisly. You know, the last time he came on, his network wasn't that okay, so we are going to have him here today, hoping the network is better, so we can talk to him about. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing tonight. It will just be for an hour. We won't keep him here longer than he's expected to be. So let me, as usual, share the link in the various WhatsApp groups so we can continue. Yes, if you are in the various WhatsApp groups also, you can also share it so we get the right people in, then we can kick off. Wait. Guys, how are you all doing? Hope you had a great day. My day was okay. It was cool. I'm still sharing. Still sharing. It's not easy. That's why I keep asking you guys to subscribe and then hit the bell so that when we go live, just like those of you who always come here first, you get the notification. But other people don't, so I always have to share it so they can get the link. Still sharing. Not easy at all. Hey, I can't. You guys are not talking. Jim, where is Jack? Where is your twin brother? As we wait for Josh Sisly to join us. Jim, where is your brother? Hey, Gilbert, welcome. Today, you are not first. You're not the first person here today, too. What happened to you? Of late, people have been taking your spot. How come? I'm sure you didn't get the notification. So how is my light like? Today is my light okay? Does it look better? Let me see. I think there's a last place to share, and then I can say we are done. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I think we are good. All right, so guys, let me text Sisly so we. Oh, you're eating. Yours is good, oh. How is my setup like? Is my life okay? You know, my brothers have been laughing at me all the time that my setup is some way. So today I've decided to I decided to use a white my seamless backdrop. So that's what I'm using today, and I hope my setup is looking better. I look dark, but I don't know if that's how you guys also see me. But over here on my screen, I think I look very dark, but I don't know. Maybe you guys see way better than this one. So we are waiting for Sicily to join us. Once he joins us, we'll take off. But for now, let's just wait for him. So let's have a chat as we wait for him. If anybody here wants to join so that we can have our chat, that's the video link. Cassie, welcome. Welcome all of you to tonight's edition. So this is the video link. If you're here, you think you have any nice info or you have something new. Oh, very dark. Wow. How come today I'm very dark? Hold on. Let me move my light and see. I don't understand why I'm very dark today. I mean, I'm on white rather. I should look brighter. Why? Why am I dark? All right. So I'm trying to move the light closer so I can be brighter. Okay. How do I look now? Hey, Gaisley Shot, welcome. You are upgrading. I think it's the light that why your face looks somehow. Um, is it better now or still? I still look dark. Do I look better now, or is it still dark? I think when I look up, it looks better like that. Uh, guys, am I still dark or I look better? Why do I look dark? I mean, I'm not supposed. Okay, let me work on this reflector so I don't look too dark. Now me now I'm black already. How can I be looking dark again? I'm trying to move the reflector. Yeah, I'm trying to get this reflector to move some light. Hey, get out of frame. I think I'm still. If I look up, hold on, the light is up here, over here like this. Ah, hold on, hold on. Let me try something else. This is even darker. Okay, yeah. So I think the webcam is not sticking because today of all days I'm using two LED lights, and it should rather looking, you know. Let me see. No, it's this is where the LED is coming from. Another one. Is it, yeah, I think I'm sure. Yeah, if, Ivan, today I'm using a white background. As you can see, it's turning gray because the light isn't much on it. I still think I look very dark. Hey, get out of frame. Okay, just like that. I still think I still look dark. I don't know why. Because I have two lights today, so I'm supposed to look way brighter. Wow. Hold on. Let me try and pinch this light up a bit and let's see. Why do I look darker today, rather? This is not an easy job. Do I look better now? Okay, so Josh, please, if you're enjoying using the video link, when you come closer to the camera, you become brighter. Like this. I think I'm brighter now. Okay, so I'm sure, as Ivan said, it's the dynamics of the webcam. Don't worry, I'll soon be using a much more better setup. Now this webcam there, it's disgracing me small. This one, Seun and Catalyst, isn't the light? The light is on full, like they are both on full. They are on 100%. Okay, let me open this. I was diffusing it, but now let me just open it and let's see. Wow, it doesn't seem to even be taking any effect because now I've taken off the diffuser and it's still the same, like no difference. Why? I have no idea. Sisly, if you're in, please join using the StreamYard link I've posted. The light is on full now, and I'm still black. I'm sure it's just the webcam. Okay, let me lift it up a bit and let's see. See, still. It's still the same. Wow. It's still the same. Okay, seriously, if you're over here, I've posted a link in the chat. So just, okay. All right, okay. So I think it's just the webcam that's misbehaving. It's just the webcam that's misbehaving because but previously those other lights were behaving better than this. And the previous I was thinking just yesterday like this, I used just one light for the green background and I looked so okay. And now I have two lights today and I'm still looking like I don't understand. Ivan, is there any okay, so let me just add you. Okay, Chief Sisly is here, so I'll have to take you off then. Once with him, you will come on, okay? All right, okay. So I think it's just the webcam that's misbehaving. It's just the webcam that's misbehaving. Because I have two lights, one up here and then one here. Other lights were behaving better than this. And the previous I was thinking just yesterday like this, I used just one light for the green background and I looked so okay. And now I have two lights today and I'm still looking like. All right, so Sisly, I think you would have to mute the YouTube video. So mute the YouTube video itself.
How many people are talking? I can't even hear anyone.
Okay, Chief.
Yes,
50.
because your video is playing. So mute your YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I think it's just
All
All right.
right.
So yeah, it's good now.
Yep. Oh, a
Yeah.
minute, please.
Okay. All right. So Sicily has his bell ding dong. So we'll wait for him to go get his door. But Charlie, this thing is really surprising. How Evans? What's the dynamic of the webcam? Okay, so is it Gasly shot? Unfortunately, Sicily is here, so I would have to. You can turn off your video. So once I'm done with Sicily, this session is going to last just 1 hour, so that we can all go to bed and all that. So Sicily, welcome back.
Oh, thank you, boss.
Yeah. Hey, who be the boss for here? Hey, Charlie, you make I miss my
Oh
shit.
no.
Make I go take my clothes now. Oh, you feel well. You feel well.
At the
All
beg.
right. So quickly,
My
there is
reflection is
there is
up.
there is one thing. The last time we tried coming on and Vodafone was
Charlie, my head
messing
would
up.
go your video frame inside. Oh.
If you okay, cry. It'll be cool. Yeah, Frederick, thank you. My background is better, but my light isn't better. Seriously, how do you see? Am I dark? Like very
You're a
black?
little bit dark. I don't know, maybe because you're a dark person. I don't know. I can't really tell. But you're a
But
little
no,
bit
but
dark.
it's too dark.
I
Like
think you are darker than last week. Well, when you put me on, you were a little bit brighter.
okay, hold
Like
on
the
one
shadows
second.
were okay.
Let me try something out. I'm still not bright. Well,
Charlie.
I don't know. Maybe the white is chewing the light or something. I really don't know. Okay, so let's just move on. So the last time you came and left, like people were asking, is Sicily how they were about? I had like five people asking me how old you are, and I was like, that I cannot answer, and we don't ask personal questions. But if you now want to put it out, no problem.
How
Because
do I
people
even set myself right? I feel like hey.
and your left is your right, and your right is your left.
Like, Matakamu.
Okay, so yeah, now I think you're in frame now. You're centered now.
Okay, all right.
So most people wanted to know how old you are and all that. I told them, yeah, I can't answer. So if you want to put it out there, cool. Otherwise, welcome to tonight's edition. It's very unfortunate that the last time we couldn't have this session because I know lots of people have questions for you. So guys, if you have questions for Josh, please drop your questions so he will answer them for you. We are here for you. So any question you have for him, drop it. But please, no personal questions. So yes, Sicily,
Yeah.
just tell us
we are here for
briefly.
you.
Tell us
Oh,
about
Any
okay.
yourself.
question you have for him.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, Charlie. Thanks for having me once again. And I'm
You're
back again.
welcome.
I think my network is okay now.
Yeah.
So let's go on. Let's go on with the questions.
Hey, you won't tell us a bit about yourself? I'm
What?
sure there are new people here. Just tell us a bit about yourself. I'm sure there are new people here who would want to, know about you. Who is this young man that we are hosting today? What does he do?
Okay, so I'm Josh Sisly, um, a photo artist. Um, I do more of commercial and then beauty, editorial, and fashion. Basically, my life is boring. I beg, no one wants to know. I'm just me.
Okay, all right. So let's move straight into motion now. Shutter Factory says you shoot with harsh light mostly. Is there any reason for that? Why you choose harsh light?
Okay, so hash light. This is the thing. I think my eye feels comfortable around hash light because I try to even shoot soft light or I try to even shoot like really no light. So on my page, right, I recently posted a picture of Ryan. I don't know if you know her. She's a great model. This ginger model. So I posted a picture of her, and I think I used only um, two lights just to lit the background, and then also
Okay.
I basically used no light, although there was a light just to trigger the other two, but then I basically used no light in front just for me to have that soft feel. I liked it, but I'm not really intrigued that much. So there's no reason to hard light or soft light. Just that I feel like maybe my heart really sinks in with hard light more. I have no specific reason.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let's be a bit controversial. Beauty and fashion, which will you prefer
Beauty and what?
if you are to choose between those? Fashion.
I always say style is fashion. When I even started my photography journey, I named my first page Style is Fashion. So
Mm,
I'll go, you know, you're sitting well because Charlie, beauty, fashion, the only thing is beauty will show the details of your work. Fashion will show the artistic part of maybe an art piece or maybe a clothing line or something. So I think Charlie, me, I don't know. Maybe fashion will do. I don't know, but people will look at my page and be like, he will choose beauty. Yes, because I'm in love with portraits.
because you do beauty more. Because I quite remember in the days of Epic, with the researching academy, Dodge and Brand, we were seeing more of a beauty thing from you. So you choosing
Actually,
fashion is like a bit
hmm,
mind blowing.
see myself even chewing this gum. It's funny. A minute. Let me just take this.
Okay.
All right. So, this is the funny
Okay.
part.
Yes.
During the epic times, right? I was
Yeah.
doing something just to put my name out there and also
Mm,
to feel myself because I actually wanted to do something that I'll be like, okay, you know what? I fulfilled it. And it's not maybe my intention to be some great retoucher or some big boy retoucher or something. Nah, I always love fashion. I always love beauty in another way. But then I didn't really want to concentrate on me being called as a retoucher, right? But it got to a point whereby
yeah.
I felt like, okay, you know what? I'm already here. Why not? And I'm practically inclined. Let me just try it. If it works, then it works.
Okay. Has Vodafone started again? I think Vodafone has started misbehaving again. Josh, can you hear me? Hello, Josh. Hey, Vodafone again. Oh, Anne, you can hear me, but I think we can't hear Josh. Josh has disappeared. Vodafone has happened again. Wow.
Charlie, that was a long break. Oh. Was it
Yeah,
my network?
Vodafone has. It was yours. Yes,
Hey,
they've
Kaka
started
try.
again.
Asembeni. Okay, all right. So just as I was saying,
Hmm.
I'm here now, right? So beauty and fashion, I'll still go for both though.
But you like fashion more. Beauty was just something to claim your name.
No, it wasn't like I just love the researching aspect of it, just for me to like portray my work. You understand? Oh, I
Yeah.
love beauty, but then I just wanted to feel like, okay, now before you book me for fashion, you need to see what I do, right? So I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you, I am more like concerned about details more than like maybe just to put any work out there. So I just wanted to display. How do I display it? Unless you take portrait, you can't take like a
Mm.
full fashion shot and then be like a full clothes and then be like, okay, I'm more concerned about details. Unless maybe you are using a medium format.
That's true. That's true. So what's your current gear setup? What do you mostly use for your shoots?
Um, 6D. 6D, there's no Mark 1 or Mark 2 in this. This be flat 6D. It's flat 6D.
Mm.
AD 600. Um, I can go with one light or two lights depending, or I can even push it to like five, depending too as well. But I
Okay.
mostly do two. I mostly do two because that's what I
Okay.
have at my disposal. I have just two AD 600 and some Godox, old Godox. This kind of I don't know what type is it. Is it something
Is it the
something
SK?
something something?
Those
Is
SK 300
some
and
cheap Godox stuff. That one I don't even use
ah.
it. I don't even use it on the subject. I use it on a background if maybe I want to blow the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is this a business you would want to do your whole life, or you have a specific duration that you want to do this up to?
That is why I don't say I'm just a photographer. I'm a photo
Mm.
artist and I want to do this my entire life. My entire life. Like this is me. This is a long term for me. Like I'm just looking at a lifetime.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So Evans is asking if it's the DS 300, the Godox, the old speed, the
I
light
think
you were
so.
using.
A friend even gave it to me. Me, I don't even know what it is. All I just know. And I beg, guys, I'm not really technical. I don't do much more of like put lights here, try and see if it's 45 degrees, 100 degrees, or 90 degrees, or whatever degrees. Nah, nah, nah. I just go with, yeah, I just go with what I have. Like if I
You
put
go
it
with the
here and it
flow.
fits, yeah, we go with it.
Like me, I don't even know the names of the light setups. People like Butterfly, Rembrandt. I don't even know what the names. I just set what goes with whatever I'm doing. Simple.
Just that I think with me, I've just studied a whole lot of tutorials for me to understand how it
Mm.
works or it will work for me. You understand? So even if I get to a place whereby I feel like I don't have that space, I can try something old that I used to do when I didn't have anything, like
Mm.
one light with reflector or whatever. I can just go with it and then I'm okay. But apart from that,
Mm.
which me you skills in your
So, Josh, do you have any plans of training anybody? Like, do you intend, have you been training people or something like that? Still
So
welcome.
I have one-on-one classes, right? I do have
Okay.
one-on-one classes. I don't have those kind of training like 3 months, 2 months. I've not done one before, and I think I'm not ready for it. It's not because I don't want to share, but I think is my schedule. My schedule is not really allowing me to. It's not that I'm too busy also, but then um, I'm quite like busy with learning and also busy trying to get because what is on my page, to be frank, I don't like them. So I always try my possible best to do something that it will it will trigger me, right? Because I feel like
Yeah.
I'm still in that box whereby I need to get out of it. And it's difficult for me to get out of it. All I can do is just to do some one-on-one class, teach you the basics just as I learn. And I always love to teach people what they need to know. It's not what I do. What I do is different. Like I don't like it when people teach what they do, because then if I don't know what you do or I can't do what you do, if yours is a long process, then I don't know how to even do it. I teach more like how the procedure is like. Yeah, so as I was
Seun,
saying, Charlie, sorry about this network. I don't even know what is wrong.
no problem. It's Seun.
So
He
can you
just
hear
entered
me?
and the network has started with you. Yes, we can hear you. Yes, Josh, we can hear you. Uh-oh. What happened again?
Yo, can
Yes,
you hear
welcome back.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, all right. So just as I was saying, we don't have a specific flow to just go with, as in like, okay, so it's by force this or that or that. But with that being said, we do have, if you want some type of image, we do have a flow for it. Not compulsory, but you can just use any other method. Just that if you follow some methods, you are just going to get different results. You understand? So I think, yeah, that's what it is. But I'm trying to see if I can. I don't think I'm ready at the moment, but I'm trying to see if I can.
Okay. So, what's your favorite lens for your kind of photography? Are we frozen again? Josh, are you there? Looks like this thing is misbehaving again.
Mm. This one is from your
So,
side, Charlie. I have full network. This one is from your side.
no, it can't be from. You see, if it's from my side, then they won't hear me rather, because this is hosted online, so I can even go
Oh,
off.
really?
But
They
you
can hear
be on.
you.
Yes, yes. It's just your side.
Oh,
See, so
wow.
the feedback I'm
Okay.
getting from them is you are frozen and all that. So I can even go off and you will still be on. So it's not from my. I'm not the one hosting. It's being hosted online. So you are frozen again. And okay, so Sisly is still frozen, which means the network is still not. But so I blame you. Sean, I blame you. You only you entered the building and the thing has started freezing. This thing wasn't freezing before Sean came in. No. But as soon as Sean entered. Welcome back, Josh. Hello, Josh.
Charlie, thank you. I'm here.
Yeah, I think you're back now.
More questions, more questions. Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, so as they are confirming, it's just from your end because they can see me
I
and
think,
hear me
yeah,
in
they
the
are saying it's from my side.
yeah,
Oh, sorry, guys, Charlie. I don't know
no
what
problem.
happened. Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
So yeah, Josh, what do you think is the most common reason that holds photographers back? That they are not able to do as they want to. What do you think is holding them back? Is it gear? Is it the education? Is
Can
it
you please repeat the question?
consistent?
I didn't.
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello. Sean, where are you going? After messing up Josh network, you're running away. Okay, Josh is frozen again. Somebody is calling you frozen seconds. LOL. You will behave, okay? Frozen seconds is someone's business name. Hmm. Okay, so Josh is still buffering. I don't
Charlie, my
know
family
why, but
people don't want to make her go somewhere. This is your
I
life
swear,
there.
one
They
more
don't.
time. Okay, you know what? Just disable your video. Let's see if your audio will be stable. If you disable your video.
How do I even do that? Stop coming.
Awesome, good. So let's keep it like this for like 3 minutes and let's see
Can you
if
hear me?
it will be. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay,
Hello?
all right, cool.
Yeah, so let's leave it like this for some time and see if it will do. So
Yeah,
I was saying, what do you think is the most common reason why photographers are not able to, bring out their best? Is it gear? Is it their education?
no,
Are they
I
not?
can.
You can't hear me. Wow. Hello, Josh.
Okay, so you are trying to ask me what is the reason why um hey,
Like, what do you think is the reason that's holding photographers back from, being able to bring out their best? Is it that they are not able to, they are not learning? Is it that they are they're over reliance on gear? Or you think it's just complacent? Somebody gets to a certain level and be like, "Oh, I'm a boss now, so there's no need for me to improve."
I think it's everything, right? Because
Mm,
I'll just describe it according to where I've been and how I've worked my way throughout this stage of my life.
okay.
You know, photography is just something that any anyone acclaimed, right? Acclaimed anyone can just pick up a camera and start shooting. If only
Mm,
if you are practically inclined, you can just pick up a camera and start shooting. Because if you go on YouTube, we have so many tutorials over there. We have how to own even a camera. We have how to even buy a camera, what type of gear you want to buy, and then all of that. So I think it comes to play when we say we are not learning to as well. It does because no, like it's like we are following money, right? So I don't even know what I'm doing.
yeah, we can hear you.
It's stressful.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you, Josh.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. Yeah. So just as I was saying, you know, sometimes it's about working too much and then now you are at your peak. So you are now focusing on money. You are big on money now. It's events. We are shooting events every single day. You can't even reject anything. You don't even want to reject anything. You don't even want to pass on any job to anyone. It's like, yo, you've gathered the boys, like about 10 or 15 boys. They're all working and all of that. And then you can't concentrate, you can't go forward. And moreover to it's like what is just making us not to create more, I think, is about we not clicking with each other, right? So if we really don't click, we don't get to collaborate. Just as they say, that if you want to go alone, whatever, and if you want to go far or whatever, you just go with the masses or you go with people or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
basically, I'm just trying to just say something that is written. I don't even know whatever that is, but but it's like we are not one people, right? And so we can't really create. Everyone wants to be their own boss, so we can't really create. We can't really put out good content. Everyone is just focusing on retouching. So it's
Mm,
like you're not focusing on what type of work will get me there or what type of work I want to do. You understand me? And
yeah.
now everyone is relying on YouTube. Charlie, it's all about YouTube. You go there on YouTube, they go find nothing. You still there on YouTube, they go find nothing. So it's like learning the right thing, linking up with the right people, and then also trying to be you as much as possible.
Okay.
I think I'm done.
Okay. Okay. Fine. That's fine. Now, is there do you have a specific reason why you use the 6D? Is there a special reason?
There's no special reason, but
Okay.
it's like financial wise,
All
I
right.
can't get a new one, right?
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
I can
That's
decide to buy
understood.
it, but then I've got a lot of things that I'm doing. I can't get a new one.
Okay.
It's not destroying
All
my
right.
work.
So, okay, will you agree that gear really makes a difference? Does gear matter?
To create,
Yes. Let's say there are people who say, okay, you can get because you can get the cheapest camera to get what you want. They are like the camera that the gear you're using doesn't matter. What matters is the photographer, the one holding the gear. And there are others too that say, okay, it doesn't really matter what you're using. Once you know how to use it, you can use it to create. Let's say somebody will say you can use a T3i to create amazing images. So because of that, they are going to keep T3i. Somebody also says, yes, I know how to use a T3i, but where I want to get to, I need a Mark 4 or a 6D to get there. Now, do you think gear matters in your output and getting where you want to be in your business, or you think gear doesn't matter? You can just stick to your low end gear and go on with your business. Does gear really matter? Hello, Josh. Oh, I think we've lost Josh. Okay, guys, so please be my ear in the audience. Just in case one of us goes off, let me know who is off so that we can fix it. Because I asked him to turn off his videos so we could, see if it will be stable. But it looks like even with the video off, the network is still not stable. So when he comes back, we'll let him keep the video on. Josh, are you still here? Hello, Josh. Okay, so Josh has disappeared. We are still waiting for him to come on. I think today too, the network is misbehaving, which means it's a normal thing in the neighborhood that Vodafone likes misbehaving. If you're here and you work at Vodafone or you know somebody who works at Vodafone, let them know that where Josh is, the network is bad, or they should come in and watch what's happening so that they won't miss it. But I'm still surprised that today of all days, my light is so poor. I mean, I'm using two lights. Why should it be like this? Come on. Eh? Two lights. Okay, guys, I want to do something about it. I want to put the second light also in the softbox. So there will be two lights in the softbox. So I can see if it will work or not. Because I'm not liking, I look too dark, like I look black. I look very black from this thing. And I'm not liking it. So let me just move this thing so we can see. Yes, film, it's you. It's your fault. All right, so I posted the StreamYard link there. If you have any contribution that you can, so is it Gazley or Gasly? Gasly, you can come on now so that I'll add you to the stream. Okay, Sisly is back. Yes, Josh, welcome back.
Charlie, this thing is stressful. I'm even
Yeah,
pissed.
don't worry. I think yes. Let's wrap it up. So just tell us briefly what advice will you give to the youngsters, somebody who wants to go into photography? concerning gear, concerning the business side.
Oh,
So
we were talking about something.
okay, you meet
Let's
somebody
continue. We were
and
talking
the
about
person
something.
says, "Oh, Josh." Okay, okay. So I was asking, in your opinion, will you say
Yeah.
gear matters or not? Now, there are some people who say, okay, I can create amazing pictures with a T3i. So I'll stick to the T3i for all my business purposes. Now, another person says, oh, I know how to use a T3. It's awesome, but I need a Mark 4 or an EOSR or a 6D to be able to move a step further to where I want to be. You get it? So some
Yeah.
argue that it doesn't matter what you have, just keep what you have and then continue creating. Some to say once you've mastered what you have, you should aim at upgrading to another level. What's your take on that? Do you think gear really matters, in your opinion?
Okay. So, in my opinion, from where I'm
Yes.
standing right now, and then from the journey that I am working on, like it matters. Sometimes it doesn't matter for
Mm.
every journey, but it matters. There's a thing. If you tell me you have a T3i, right, and you're comfortable
Yeah.
with it, and you're a commercial photographer, unless you use it for your portfolio shoot, you are going to rent if you have a gig. That's one thing. You're going to rent because
Oh.
the kind of gigs I do, most of the clients, I think 80%, let me say 80, yeah, 80% of the clients come to me with their storyboard, with their gears that they want, specific gears, not
Awesome.
something that they are going to tell you that, okay, so please, what camera do you use? No, they are going to tell you, I need a 5 DSR, or maybe I need a 1DX, I need a Sony this, or I need a capture, whatever. It's like they are giving you details. The only thing is, if you go to them and then you tell them, I don't have. Now, you don't even, can you rent? If you can rent, you rent it. If you don't have, you tell them you don't have. They move on to another photographer. And that's it. Sometimes if they love you, they will still go by, okay, can you get some, or can we rent? Then you tell them, okay, yeah, we can. But I think with gears, I've listened to all those convos and then all of that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm saying it will be until Hasselblad. Like no one will buy a Hasselblad. It
Okay, this
doesn't
is
matter.
this
Then
is
we
very
will use this and stuff. Trust me, I've been using
very
6D and I wanted to I don't know if McB is even here. He came to me and I told him I always rent 5 DSR from him. And I always
he
tell him
mentioned
that's
you
what I want to buy.
the last time he was here and he mentioned you.
Yeah. So basically I want to buy a 5 DSR, right? And
Yeah.
it's not because it's some camera way if you give me something jet, that boy I want to get it. No, because always when I have my commercials, they demand for that. You understand?
Mm.
And I keep on saying, okay, renting is not bad, but sometimes what if you rent and then the camera doesn't really function well? Or what if
Yeah.
you are renting from someone and then a person tells you that everything is just out there. They don't have. What are you going to do? So
Yeah.
basically, gear matter. If you think you shoot weddings and then you go and sit there and then you use T3i and then you're okay with it, you're not even growing. What are you trying to tell me? If you are a teller at a bank and then you've worked for 5 years, don't you the city won't you ask for please, boss, I bet you go to me out tomorrow, mommy. Can you just give me maybe 3,000 instead of like 5,000?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all grow. We're human. We all grow. So these things are like that's why they say cut your coat according to your size. If that coat doesn't fit right now, nigga, dump it somewhere, dash it out, and then buy a new suit. That's it. Buy a new suit. That's what I'll
All right.
say.
So
It comes hand in
yeah,
hand. Like it's not about okay, you have the money, so go and buy what friends say, a Hasselblad, and then come and sit down and then you do job and then they pay you 10,000 Ghana cedi. The day I will buy a Hasselblad, I won't even take job under $10,000. I won't. You understand?
wow.
So it makes
That's
sense.
the dream. That's the dream,
You see,
man.
it makes sense. Like I won't take it. If I have
You're a
if you're
fearful
not
calling
doing
you
big
already.
job, I beg make no go buy some camera will go cost you. And then I've been seeing this thing online, like Charlie, there's a Canon cam, everybody rush, go your side, buy and go buy a camera cam, this camera cam, hey, lens cam, hey. Me, I'm not even technical. If I have my 24 to 70, I have my 100 in my bag. I don't even need a 50. Like I'm done. I'm done. My 100 my 24 to 70. I'm just done. I can use my 24 to 70 for all my fashion shots and then my 100 for all my close-up shots. And if I want maybe 70 to 200, just because like maybe I'm just doing some group portraits or some commercial kind of thing, I'll go and rent it. If I have the money, I'll buy or I'll purchase it anyways. You understand?
Mm.
But it doesn't really matter. 6D can do a great job for me, but Mark B2, I call him and I tell him, you know what? I need a 5D I have a 6D, but I don't use a 6D all the time for my jobs. So yeah, it makes sense. Gear,
Yeah, I think
skill, they all come hand in hand.
you've thrown a lot of light on this. Catalyst has been saying something similar all this while. With Catalyst, he's focusing more on commercial. Most people here, I believe, are focusing on just the normal pre-birthday um, wedding, like normal weddings, 1,000, 2,000 weddings, and all that. So now you've thrown a lot of light on it concerning commercial. That's what I keep telling people. When this Fuji XP1 thing came, I have a couple of friends. Alex, for example, he was always touted that the Fuji can give you lovely pictures, and I was like, this camera is like a toy. And my
Catalyst
perspective
number
was
one.
in terms
Catalyst
of
number one. He will give you
professional
pressure,
jobs.
unnecessary pressure. Catalyst will give you unnecessary pressure. Charlie, the color grade alone out of camera. And then the kids will be like, me too, I want Fuji. Me too, I want this. Like, hey,
You
Catalyst
see?
number one.
Yes. So I was telling him that
What's Fuji? Fuji,
this
the one
Fuji
that my kid is
XP1,
using.
if you're, if you're going to do a billboard, I mean, a billboard, you need that
Ah,
kind
Charlie,
of
network be your
picture,
phone.
unless your dream is to continue shooting pre-birthdays and normal things for just Instagram. You get it. So this thing you said has really thrown a lot of, and I hope you guys are listening. If your aim is to remain as maybe a pre-birthday photographer, fine. Your T3i can get you awesome pictures. But if you want to go into commercial photography, commercial in terms of shooting billboards, magazine covers, and all that, Charlie, those small megapixels will not work for you. You see what Sisly said? The clients come with definitions. They tell you the kind of camera they want you to use, the lens they want you to use, even the light. They specify to you the light they want you to use. So guys, learn unless you want to
Michael,
remain a pre-birthday photographer. Yes.
you remember I said this thing here and then I was almost beaten up.
Yes, I
Commercial
told him, I made
photography
reference that this is
is
what
a
we've been
whole
talking about.
different ball game on its own. Commercial photography is way different. Commercial photography is not Instagram likes and those things. You understand? It's way beyond that. But I have to go, guys. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Mm. All right, all right, all right. Now the catalyst will flex cam. Oh. We'll be here,
I
then catalyst will
swear.
just vanish. I have to go here. Today
Ah,
he's going on a
Charlie,
road trip. Tomorrow
I'll
he's
butcher there.
doing.
I'll butcher there.
Yes, but seriously, now let's now talk about let's be realistic, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm sure, when you started, you were doing, like just like what everybody is doing, basic stuff and all that. Then you had a plan to go commercial. Now, tell us, how is commercial photography like?
Hmm. Commercial photography.
Mhm.
Now, you know what? Let me even start. Let me even start by saying this. Um, I'm. Oh, give me a minute, please. I'm feeling worse.
Okay, okay, no problem. Yeah, so let me also try putting the second light inside this thing. Now, I don't
Okay.
like the way my light is coming out. This light wants to disgrace me. Sembeni. So, are you still there?
Yep.
Okay, I added this. All right. I'm trying to add extra light to my light to see if it will look better. It's still the same. What? I'm still
Don't
dark.
worry, don't worry. You're too dark. You're too dark.
In fact, no, but I was way better than this before. I'm sure it's Seun. Seun doesn't want me to have a cinematic light. Okay, so Josh, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here. All
Okay,
right.
so
So just
tell
as
us
I was
about
saying,
commercial.
you know, now I'll start from the get go. When I started, right,
Hmm.
as a young guy, starting up this photography business now, talking about me, my olden times, like my dad being a photographer, blah 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 blah, and then also growing up, doing art in general, painting, doing graphic designing, abstract arts. I went to school for graphic designing and then photography, and also interior decoration. Me then the same Brian, Brian Gray, we were all in the same class. Like, you know what?
Hmm.
When I started, I had an eye for commercial photography. This is what I did. I think it helped me, and then it will help someone too. Don't just go online and then feed on what is online. Now, go online and then just check on what attracts you, what really
Yeah, Josh, are you there?
wow. Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, we can. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Josh,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So this is how it started. I think I was just going through what I like, and even let's just drop photography aside. I always love something clean. I always love something um very minimal, less colors, everything super clean. So I think I started getting I started like I was in love with photography in beauty and then also in fashion, although I love fashion, but then the beauty side of it really made me understand that okay, you know what, we can just do something clean and we can just go with it. Now, when I started commercial photography, I got some couple of jobs, like one or two, wasn't really like big and then all of that. And then because like you have commercial works, it's just like minor. Oh Charlie, we want some billboard stuff for okay. How many images? Okay, maybe 5 images. Is it at that time we didn't even like I didn't even know what a full day and a half day was. Like all I knew was okay, you know what? 5 images. Okay, maybe we can go with maybe 2 hours or 3 hours or maybe 4 hours. The client will even choose the hours for you, right? And it's just going to be like okay,
Hmm.
it's always like what the client wants, and then you go with it, right? But then I realized that
Yeah.
with Kat here, Kat has really helped me a lot. Like, see, when it comes to, he doesn't do, when he was in Ghana, he didn't know anything about commercial photography, as in just to pursue commercial photography, but then he had knowledge about photography in general. Kat like to
Hmm.
read, he likes to learn, and then all of that. So he would tell me, Charlie, bro, okay, we have something they call like the license, blah 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 blah, and then you need to check on this, you need to check on that. Commercial photography just 2018, I realized that commercial photography is not what I used to do anymore. Commercial photography is way bigger than what I used to do. Trust me, is way bigger.
Mm.
You need to really have people who will send. You need to follow up. You need to be that kind of guy who follows up to with emails a lot. You need to be ready to have a decent conversation with people, con calls, and then all of that, like with different type of people, right? And then they have these people in this corporate world that they bargain for stuff. They are there to just cut off prices. You need to be ready for it. Like that's their purpose. They are just there to
Yeah,
just cut you off. If you say 1,000 Ghana, say them will tell you say 500 Ghana. Like that's how
that's their job.
that's what they are doing over there. You understand? So you need to be
Yeah.
ready. And I think with commercial photography, you need to be ready and then get a lawyer. It helped me when I got a lawyer. I didn't talk much. I'll just send every stuff. I told Kat, you know what, send me a contract. Kat will be like, actually, I don't really do commercial photography. But he'll go online, search on simple contract, send it to me. I send it to my lawyer. My lawyer will just add those terms to it, make it full, and then she will send it back to me and then tell me that, okay, send it to them, or maybe I can send it straight to them. And with commercial photography, you really need to be called a professional. You don't want to leave any gap. Like, you don't have to just be like, okay, you know what, I'm shooting this and I'm shooting that. Only in Ghana,
You said only in Ghana, and Ghana froze you.
network. Only in Ghana, only in Ghana, you talk too much and then they'll be running away. But outside the country, you talk less, they feel like you can't do it. They'll just boycott you. Papa, you are gone. Because they need that information. Like I remember when I was on a con call with companies in South Africa. We were on a con call. We did a whole 1 hour call, and I didn't even utter a word. All I said was, "I'm Josh Sisly. I'm a commercial photographer. Nice meeting you." And then bye bye. And then my agent was online. Then she was like, "Did you really get everything that they were saying?" Truth to be told, seriously, I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything because you can't
Wow.
be asking unnecessary questions and you can't also shut up. That's the thing. You need to be asking direct questions. So I think we really need to learn as commercial photographers. We really need to ask a lot because sometimes you can shoot and then at the end of the day, these people will tell you, okay, you know what? How do you call it? After you build them everything, and then they'll tell you, do you have a withholding tax? What are you trying
Yeah,
to say?
man.
Did we talk about tax? Did I even
Uh-huh.
add tax to your stuff? But if they ask you and you conf, guy, you make yawa. Like you're not even like a proper commercial photographer. And trust me, thanks to the guy on my other side, like he's been a great friend. And Charlie, see, he doesn't know, I wouldn't say he knows it all, but something from the head, he can just tell you straight up, like, bro, I don't do this, but don't do it too. I don't do this, don't try it. Don't do it, don't do it. If you think you can, let's just go on with it. And I think we need to be prepared in the brains. Commercial photography is not about what you can take. As a commercial photographer, you need to be a problem solver. If one, you are not a problem solver, you are not a good photographer. You can't just photograph. We create images, we don't just take pictures. So
They're frozen you again.
so basically, you can't just go online and then be like, okay, you know what? You're a commercial photographer, just as I see on people's page, and then they call you. I know some people that MTN call them, and then it's like, Charlie, make I give you 500 Ghana. Oh, like 1,000 cities. And they click because they want to build a portfolio of being a commercial photographer, they are just doing it. You understand? You can't do that.
Wow.
Nah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Only in Ghana, you charge 1,000 Ghana for commercial work, and then your work is on a billboard and you're happy. You can't be doing that. You can't. No, it's not done anywhere. You can't be doing that. But like we always cool with it. That's why I'm saying that from the onset, we chase money a lot. Now, as Catalyst, what course did they offer in school, and ask me what course did I offer in school. Doesn't matter. Being an artist, if you have the zeal, you have to. But also on the other side, it matters because the way the boys handle the stuff is annoying. It is annoying because when you come in and you are not even business minded, you are not practically inclined, and you are just destroying works, you are just all over the place. All you just know is your name, and then you are just all over. Like they think we know we knew people when we were coming up, like in the industry, they were already in the industry. They were getting big gigs and then all of that. Where are they now? 5 years down the line, their name is fading away. New people are coming. But ask them, do you want to be who you want to be? No, they didn't want to be, because at that time they had a dream. Oh yeah, I had a dream of being a photographer. Now 2 years, 3 years, we didn't hear some maybe into within your. We have to look at the long term, but not the short term. And also commercial photography has like a lot to read on. You need to read, you need to understand, you need to actually, for weddings, right? Let me say, I don't know much, but let me talk about events. I don't want to talk about, let me say birthday parties, because I don't want to talk about wedding. Birthday party, someone calls you and be like, okay, so Josh, I want you to shoot my birthday party for me. Birthday party of maybe 50 people, right? And blah blah blah. We don't even ask how many people ask how many pictures. All they go by is just to give you a package. They tell you, okay, so 20 images edited, and then the rest unlimited. Unlimited, may they coin, but it kills their brain. And they be like, unlimited, and one or more pay. So when they come to people like me, they can't book me because I don't have anything like unlimited. That's when the guys get me over there, because you go unlimited. No one saying that should. That's why I couldn't even do part-time events, because I was always pissed. I couldn't do part-time what friends saying wedding photography. Like, we don't have anything like unlimited. We need only one image to tell the story. So if you are doing wedding photography and then you are giving about thousands of images, and your images you are posting about 5 or 6 online, and then it's well edited, and you are just on top of the world, and then nah, man, this not the kind of stuff I just want to be in. If you release me here right now, if you don't break my mouth, if you release me here right now, what I'll say, some people will just change their genre
No,
of photography.
you have been released. Go on. Fire for fire.
You understand? So I think, see, cat.
We have a lot of cracks, that we need to solve. We can't just get up one day and fix those cracks. So it's small. If people like you are ready to come out and then say the things as they are, nobody will see them as attack on them. So see, just go on. Say it as you see it. Nobody is getting offended. Carry
Sure.
on.
So just as I'm saying, like, we need to learn. We need to learn. Now, I did something. I said that I wanted to come into the wedding photography business, right? And I realized that I didn't have the chance to, or I don't even have the portfolio to even show, right? And the kind of idea that I have, I don't need to create about thousands of images for someone to just like the experience. Wedding is just creating memories, creating wild experience, and then also creating. We have the how do you call it? Oh shit! This word. Sorry. The candid moment side of it, right? We have the candid moment side of things, and then we have the portrait moment side of
The
things.
poll.
We have the editorial moment side of things. But here in Ghana, it's all about who is busy every week, and that is the problem. If you are busy every week, you can buy your car, you can buy your house, because you are busy every week. At the end of the day, now You have a craft, you have something that you hold on to. But remember, everything has its own limit. If you are not there at your peak, trust me, I don't even know what to say. Do you know some of these big photographers that were taking weddings when we were coming up? They were charging 6,000 Ghana at that time. 10,000 kapun buy. Like almost charge 6,000. If you are charging 6,000, you're a big guy. 8,000, you're a big guy.
Yeah.
Extremely 10,000 kapun there, you tear head. Like you are something else. But look at them now. Those same people, they can't even charge those 10,000 anymore because there are like cheap people now charging 2,000, 1,500, and they are breaking their
Yeah.
industry. They are professionals over there, but they are breaking their industry, and then they are just destroying everything. So I think we should just look at how we learn, how we focus on stuff. Let's focus on a particular genre, right? It's not always about the money. Yes,
Yeah.
I don't do. Catalyst will say I don't do much of like commercial works. Trust me, if I do one, and that commercial comes from SA, it comes from Nigeria, it comes from Kenya, it comes from anywhere, just one, me done. Like me done. We don't have anything like we are just bluffing or something. I learned from these people.
So you believe in
I
quality,
I
not
learned from
quantity.
these people. Catalyst, if I can work, and Catalyst doesn't even show on this online. He'll call me, be like, bro, what this? But bro, what this? Like, what am I even seeing, bro? But like, you're not even promoting your stuff. He is a real brother. I learned. Like, I have to call Apag. I'll call him, Charlie, bro. I beg you, can you just help me out with this and that and then and that? And then he'll be like, yo, yeah, you can do it this way, that way, that way. I think it's pretty much advisable this way, that way, that way, that way. And then you learn from the right people instead of going online. Now, when I taught tutorials saying Catalyst, who buys tutorials more than Catalyst? And when you are done, you say you don't know anything and you can't find anything online. You can't find it. YouTube is not for like for you to just know details about something that you really want to discover. No. So you can't find it. Spend some money. You just gather some money. Wait, Black Friday. You buy tutorials as cheap as possible. Go online, buy them. Oh, this
You're
network.
throwing too much fire. So
So
the
you
fire is
know,
burning
you
your network.
buy, you learn, you come back, you produce something. You need to actually produce, even if it's less, and it comes with more money or it comes with more value. I shouldn't even like just quote money, like it comes with more value, right? It's better off than you shoot more and it has no value. It's better off that you shoot more, it has no value. Like people are taking painkillers, people are on drugs, people are on like they are not sleeping, clients are stressing them, and then all of that. I understand it. I want to be in that position too as well. But I always say close friends. I'll tell some the world something that I always say to my close friends. I wish one day, and then this is what I'm working for. I'm working towards. One day I will sit and then work only twice a year or once a year, and that's it. I'm done. I will seal my booking for 2021. Only one job. I'm done. I'm not doing any job again. The reason why I hold on to saying something like this is because I have so many projects coming up. I have so many things that I'm doing, but all art related, right? And I want to have the chance to like explore. We are talking about building an icon or building your legendary act, not trying to just take pictures for some thousands of Ghana cities. No, because that thousands of Ghana city you dey chop, you're not chopping money. I like we know people outside the country that even their full day shoot. Let me say this.
Okay, we'll welcome you back when your network releases you. So, guys, tonight, Josh Sisly is releasing everything. I believe we know there is a lot of work to be done in our industry concerning professionalism and all that, having to learn the right things to do, the terminologies, the right way of doing business, how to approach business, and all that. And if we don't come out to say it, it will just be like that. So it's good we have people like Josh here who are not afraid to speak their mind. If you haven't liked the stream, you kindly go ahead and like. If you're using your phone, just close the chat and then press the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, then subscribe. If your subscribe button is still red, it means you haven't subscribed. Sisly, are you back here?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back here. So
okay, so do you want to continue or should
no. Well, we are not ending anything. Like, let's just continue until you say.
Okay.
Like,
carry on.
So basically, is like that, right? I think if we want to talk about the industry, we are going to say a lot, and maybe I'm going to step on people's toes. But
no, there's no stepping. The
this
truth
is the
one.
truth.
So once you say it,
This is the truth. These big people are out there. They are cashing out. Why is it that Maybelline will come to Ghana? Why is it that L'Oreal will come to Ghana? Why is it that Mac will come to Ghana and then they have their campaign done already? Why? Why is that?
True.
Like, they need to come, because if you are selling a product in a country, that is why we have Nestle Ghana. Nestle is not for a Ghanaian. You understand? But then this thing, when we say it, people don't listen.
So we can hear you.
So basically, right, Nestle Ghana Day here, right? Now compare Nestle Ghana's advert to Nestle South Africa. You see the difference. They come here and then they'll be giving us commercial videos just for us to play on with TV and radio and then all of that. But like, why is it that we can't do ours? Do you know why? Because we are too focused on money. Because we are So reason being that, it's like now we are too focused on money. Nestle will call Nestle will call about 10 photographers, and then Ghananie is a wedding photographer. Nidin wom, obi di nidin call. What friends say, this maybe Catalyst is a birthday guy. Nidin wom, obi di nidin call, and then they will just be messing up everything. And when you get to the table, when you get to the round table, they'll be like, okay, now those white people are there. That they will say, okay, we have a budget. I've worked on commercial like work, so trust me. And then I told Catalyst the other time that when I asked my agency that, what is their budget? The client was online. They said X amount is my budget. But Ghana here, Kalabule nkwa.
Kalabule.
But then,
hey,
I beg you, my cousin just my cousin was telling me something the other time that Kalabule is clever bully. It's not Kalabule. Kalabule. Yeah, it's clever bully.
Clever bully.
Yeah, so all those people ditching people, frauding people, and all of that, they are all clever bullies. Yeah, and it's from Kalabule for. Yeah, see, someone calls me for a commercial, and then like the person charges the person's budget, the company's budget is 20,000 Ghana cedis. Now the person calls me, and I give the person, okay, I'll charge 15,000. Now, if you are a cool guy and you are a marketer, you can bargain for that 15,000 for us to for it to make sense. You don't tell me that the budget that they have is 2,000 Ghana cedi. Now this way cry or turn this way for a day this way or turn one cedi for a day I mean shoot to commercial. Now young 2,000 Ghana. But then did someone take it? Yes, the person took it. Was the person a commercial photographer? No. Was the person the person an event photographer? Yes. It's not that maybe you're an event photographer, so you can't do it all. It's about you're an event photographer, so you don't understand how they charge or how it works. How it works.
Yeah.
Every commercial comes with its own like stuff. We have pre-production, we have post-production, we have how do you call it, creative fee, that is the photographer's fee. I will come for a break and not yet tonight. Okay. Yeah, we have so pre-production, post-production, creative fee, we have licensing fee, and then we have the talent fee, right? Now, these things, the talent fee falls under the model and then everything. If maybe you are the one paying for all of that, it's cool. The pre-production, if you are part of those people who create, who are creating the whole set, like you are just creating the whole thing from storyboard to everything. Your pre-production, you have to charge for it. You're in charge of charge something like that. So what I say, could charge something like that. You won't, because when you dear papa official pre-production, he's obliged to create concept by force. No, if you want me to sit down now, this is what people don't understand. The moment I sit my ass down and then start editing, that is another fee, because that's a time. The moment I sit down and then go on Google, start to like just research, hey, yo, what's up? How do you call it? How much is for this? How much is for that? I sit my ass down doing that. I need to charge you for it. The moment I stand up, leave my home, come on set, I charge you for it. The moment I travel outskirts of my jurisdiction or whatever, still, what do? I charge you for it. This is you being creative. This is you being an artist. What you mean? Because like we have people in Ghana. When you fly them, they charge for their flying fee, and then they charge for their time for flying, because obetumi I fly though, but he can't work. He's missing those hours. Right. He's missing those hours. In Sabia, like 6 hours. O charge you for plane ticket in you still have to pay for the 6 hours now. We will still plane no. And this is what like we are talking about being professional. Like you need to hit. You know, like this is it. You know, like now I'm seeing a new thing from Catalyst. Now he's into commercial photography. Trust me, when Catalyst was in Ghana, he will tell you, I don't do commercial. I don't do this. I don't do this. You see, you go catch there. He said, when I studied deep about commercial photography, he didn't say when I pick the camera and I can do photography. He said, when I studied deep. So you really need to understand. Because I lost a big commercial just because what? It wasn't because I was going back and forth. Though. It was just because I didn't understand so many things, that the terms that they were using. And instead of like me pulling up my machine and then just Googling and then just finding out what it is, I'm just there like acting like I don't even know anything. And then they felt like, okay, you know what? This guy is not good for it. Maybe he's good for the work, but he's not good for it. You understand? And this is what we are talking about. We need to understand the genre of photography that we are pursuing or we are on. It's not because the crowd is on. Most event photographers, ask them, The crowd, because of some small money, some small 5,000 per week, some small 10,000 per week, some small 20 whatever. I don't even know. Like whatever that is, they just want to get busy and then they want fans. Like that is why all these people they have like so much followers and then they're all over the place. We have the good ones, right? We have the good ones who are not breaking their own industry, and then we have the bad ones who are breaking their own industry because what? They are just in it. Papa bet me for the camera. You the camera you didn't even buy. That's one thing. You didn't even buy. Your daddy bought it for you. When you reach home, your gears, the studio that you are using is your home hall. You didn't even rent it. Now, your when you reach home, food is already there for you to eat. You don't care. Like you don't need to buy certain things. Do you think I'm going to concentrate on how I'm going to charge someone 10,000 Ghana cedi? No, I'm not going to charge like 5,000 because I don't buy all this stuff. Now, when you come to Catalyst, when you come to me, I need to pay rent, family, just check gears, reach out to people who work for you. You need to pay all of them. This is not a time for you to take some 5,000 Ghana. We are not taking it. We are not. And that is why they always say the commercial photographers here, they're a little bit hungry. Oh, me, I don't get car though, but like, I ain't hungry.
Your daily bread, yeah.
You understand? We need to understand this. It's not the first year for you to buy a car for you to feel like okay, you're on top of the world, or for you to buy some gears. Ne gear we about Mark 3 about ne we about. My first camera I got in 2018. I was 6D. My 6D I can still raise it and then sell it now. It looks fresh. Every time that people will come to me, they always see the 6D in a box and in a rubber. It's not because maybe I don't want to like let it fade away, but me ankasa me mpe nyama ya scatter. So I say. So it's like I think it's just discipline. We all need to discipline ourselves. If we need to work, we need to work. If you're not working, just pave a way for people who are working. Just go join the people. And then it's not bad if you start from somewhere because we all did.
That's right. It's not bad if you start from somewhere, but make sure you're learning the right thing and doing it the right way. You get it? Don't just go in there and sit at a table and start discussing a contract you know nothing about. No, you're a photographer, yes, but you're not a commercial photographer. You could be a commercial photographer, but you're not a wedding photographer. So if there is a wedding and you know nothing about it, learn it or shift it to somebody you know who knows a lot about that thing. That's all that matters. So when Sisly comes, I would want him to touch on one other aspect. Then we can call it a day. Because as he said, if I don't hold his mouth, he's going to say a whole lot, which I'm okay with. Because if there is anything, it has to be said. We can't just keep mute and watch things go the way they are. If we are not okay with them, we voice them out so that they get settled. Sisly, welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I think I really need to wrap this one up because Charlie, me, I have a lot. I have a podcast, even like I'm just working on this thing just to talk my mind, like because I'm doing that podcast in my house. I'll say my mind.
Yes, let's talk about last thing. Let's talk about last thing. One last thing.
Okay, all right.
How is the state of photography in Ghana? Do you think there is unity among photographers?
Do you think there's what?
Unity among
Unity.
photographers in Ghana.
Okay, so now I have to also see, when you put me in a box like this, I have a lot to say because you know what? People don't understand certain things, and I think I need to like make it clear here. I'm not who you think I am, but accept me for who you see me to be.
Mm.
This is like straight up. You understand? People were born to be very jiggy. They are all over the place 1 minute. Some people are not all over the place. Some people are very cool, some people are not. Unity comes from
Okay, the line is breaking again. So we'll wait for Sisly to come back on here. Charlie, see, we'll have a session where, we'll bring people not just to come and talk for talking sake, but to address real issues. Like what Cicely has been talking about, all these things, learning the right thing, doing the right thing. It's all there. There are ethics, we all know, but people will still ignore them. So if we go out all out and then talk about it, there are people who just, they just don't know that this thing you shouldn't do. I mean, me, if somebody calls me now that come and shoot a billboard for me, I won't just get up and go and say, treat it as if it's a studio shoot or it's a normal birthday shoot or something. No, I don't have much knowledge about commercial photography. And this discussion we've had this night has really opened my brain. And I'm going to do much research about commercial photography. This is what we should all do so that at the end of the day, we will all be, at a common ground so that if we are charging, see these taxi drivers, when you want to pick a taxi from your location to a destination, one taxi driver says 10 cities. You bargain to like 8, he says no, and then leaves. The second taxi driver says 10 cities. You bargain to 8, he says no. The third one comes and says 10. And you say 8, he says no. You will surely pick him at 10 because they are all united. They all have the same pricing formula. But if one person for the same commercial job is charging 1,000 Ghana, and then the three other people are charging between 10,000 and 8,000, the client will be like, okay, this person is charging 1,000, so let me go do it with a 1,000 guy, ignoring that 1,000 person doesn't know much about the industry. They are just hungry for money. And simply welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so with what you are saying, right? Some of them make sense. And actually all of them make sense. You are just talking just in a layman's view, right? So I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
yes, yeah. So it makes sense. Now, when it comes to, I have one friend who works for this big company in Ghana, right? And this guy, when he got a job, I told him that, you know what, when you get any commercial job, pass it on to me. I be, a day here.
yeah. Okay, Cicely is frozen again. So, Mr. Road Trip Man, how is the road trip?
Oh, we are good. We are good. How is everything on your side?
Yeah, so I'm really glad Cicely is hammering on what we've been talking about all this while, about commercial photography, about elevating ourselves to a level where we can work once or twice a year and we will be good. Where we don't have to be, looking for gigs every weekend. We should be shooting and all that, but we can shoot maybe once every 3 months, and we are good. The rest that can we will now decide. Okay, I want to shoot this. No, this one I don't want to do it. I'm over. I heard at the time that APAG could go on vacation. Any
Oh yeah,
booking that he
he
rejected,
still
he
goes
told
on
them,
vacation.
yeah.
Last year, for instance, in December, we were off. The apart team, we were off. No weddings. We cancelled all weddings. We didn't care.
So when
We
I
were
heard that, I
relaxed.
was like, this is happening in Ghana. Like, I mean, how does someone, how did that person come up with, enough plan to be able to, get to a point to say, okay, for the next 3 months, I'm off, no bookings. I'm like, me, even when
Here's the
I'm
thing.
sleeping,
I keep saying that it's just like, let's say, for instance, you being a programmer. All right. We have program technicians, we have program officers, we have program engineers, and we have like the big guns, the CEOs of programs. It's the same way with photography. I keep saying that we have the consumer photography, and then we have the commercial one. The commercial photography, the it's 20% is about taking the picture, just 20%, or even maybe less. Most of the job is before you take the picture and after you take the picture. Taking the picture is simple because I mean you can ask Sicily. They just give you a mood board. They tell you how you want things to do. They sometimes even give you a creative director to pose for
Yeah.
people, and then all you have to do is just position your lighting, and then they take the picture. The mood
Yeah.
board even shows you how the lighting will be and everything. So
Oh
that's
God.
simple.
Oh God. That is so like see then say like what yako join a cat. She me call cat. Like see this is not a joke. Oh. No, this is not a joke. Oh. I always complain here and I be like, see, cat na said him on him say like obe catch say me a wo me crap ya wo me wrong place. Like skin no crap ya wo me wrong place at the wrong time. Like shit,
No, like
we did
Hey,
I
Josh,
did a commercial job, right? And then these people gave me a diagram. See, I didn't understand this thing. I sent it to APAC and I told APAC, say, oh, Charlie, what does this thing mean? Because Charlie, this thing is too big. And he was like, bro, you've gotten the best commercial ever. They've given you everything. They gave me
everything.
and they even gave me how to even stand and then shoot.
Yeah,
Them
you
don't know
stand on
play.
top
hey,
of something, or
They
you
will tell
don't know
you, they
the
will tell
angle.
you the angle.
It's so simple,
wow.
Ghananie. It's so simple, and he was saying something about the talking part, which I was really happy about.
Mm.
Because to be honest, in Ghana, we feel if you talk too much, then you are too known or something. Out
This
here,
this
Yes,
this
you
so
are
they'll show
out.
you
out here repeating what the person has told you is a way of informing the person that you heard the person. So if they tell you that we want to take a picture, a group of people of three standing in red, yellow, and green outfits, they want you to repeat it to them. That from my understanding, you are saying you need three people,
Red,
red,
yellow, green.
yellow, and green, standing this way, posing this way. We can achieve that. Then you add what you want to add to it. They want to know whether you understand it. But if you sit and say, okay, yeah, I've seen it, I understand what you are saying, we can do it. They feel like, does he really understand what he's saying? Because they want your input. They want you to tell them that, fine, yes, I agree. To achieve this, we have to use this particular type of lighting. We have to use this particular type of camera. They want you to share your expertise because they have told you what they want from their
You
expertise.
want.
You understand?
Mm.
So commercial photography, I keep saying that it's a whole ball game. And if you know how to play it very well, just you
You
me,
win.
you might not even shoot. Because there are some commercial photographers that take charge of programs. It will surprise you that the whole Afrochella, the media side was controlled by a photographer, a commercial photographer from Ghana in Ghana. He took charge of
Mm.
everything. He was paid and he paid all the people involved.
But he didn't even hold a camera to shoot.
Oh, he held the camera and shot, but I mean, he could have chosen not to.
Mm. But because majority of the work, he was just in charge of making sure everything went well.
Exactly. So
Okay,
he'll be
George has disappeared
he'll
again.
be on the walkie-talkie saying this and that and that. And I have friends. I have friends in England and the rest. My friend in London, when he's doing commercial shoots, he wakes up in the morning, he picks an Uber, and then goes to the site. He picks the Uber, goes to the site, sits down, picks the camera. All the settings and everything is dialed in. He just goes, takes the pictures based on the angles per the mood board, picks an Uber back home. He's paid the daily
That his
rate.
job is done.
Yes, he doesn't recharge or anything. Someone else will do that. They pay him his daily rate
Wow.
in full, pay him his license fee and everything. And all he did was to spend those couple of hours taking the pictures. Makeup artist has done the job. Hair has done the job. Stylist has done the job. You have the creative director already doing it. You have the set designer designing the set and everything. He has his
In
digital.
Ghana, one man is doing all these things.
And that's why I keep saying that in Ghana, we've not learned the Jewish way of doing things. Someone like Sisly, I really appreciate Sisly because he knows the Jewish way of doing things. He's not going to waste time to say that, well, let me be the stylist, let me be the this. No, he'll go for a stylist, he'll go for the best makeup, he'll go for all those things that will make his work easy and pop. And once these people do their job well, your job is easy. Come on, how many years have you done photography? 5 years. You know how to light, 3 points lighting, 4 points, 12 points lighting, or even natural light. You know all these things. Now someone is making your job easy. It's just like being a wedding photographer, and then you go on a wedding set, and Let's Be Seated has done the decor, and then Gate Kit has done the light and all of that. When you go, you don't even need flash. You just take your
Yeah,
pictures, and all of them
everything
will
is
pop.
well.
Exactly. So when you have the right people you are working with, it's easy. Your job as a commercial photographer is difficult in the sense of coordinating these people, going for meetings, understanding the business, understanding the client. Because if they call you, they want to know how you relate to all these things. They want to know how you'll be able to interact with Michael Jordan, how you'll be able to interact with Steph Curry, how you'll be able to interact with Leonardo DiCaprio, those people. That's what they want to know. It's not about whether you can take the picture or not. They know you can do it. But they want to know whether the people on the set with you, one, are they going to be comfortable? Secondly, are you able to work under pressure? Because these people are not coming to spend 5 hours, 10 hours with you. They're coming to probably spend 15 minutes. Their publicist will tell you that, look, you have 10 minutes with this person. There's this photographer called Platon. I don't know. I don't know which country he's from specifically, but his name is Platon. He's the one that shoots most of the Time magazine pictures, the cover pages. He has shot Barack, he has shot Clinton, he has shot Donald, he has shot Putin, all the names you can think about. Yes, he has even shot Snowden, Edward Snowden, whilst he was in hiding. They took him there to take a picture of him.
Wow.
And when you look at his set, he shoots with one light, and a shoot-through
One light.
umbrella. One light and a shoot-through umbrella right on top of him. And these people sit on a cupboard. But before he takes the picture, when you go on YouTube, when you go on YouTube to search him, just look at his BTS. He talks to them to understand them. Then he uses that to take the picture. And that is what commercial photography is about. If you tell someone like Sisly, go shoot a Nike advert, he'll not just go and sit down and then shoot. He'll go to the meeting, he'll understand the company, what the company stands for, and all of those things in order to put it in there. You understand? Because when they tell you that, let's say Michael Jordan is coming on your set, you should know how to go research about Michael Jordan. What are his pet peeves, the things he doesn't like, the things he likes, what things you guys have in common. So you can establish that rapport. Without the rapport, it's like you can't just tell him that, okay, go stand here. Then you take the picture.
Yeah.
You will not get the soul of the picture. And that's why people hate.
You are basically going to do, oh yes sir, yes sir. Oh,
Exactly.
I beg.
And they don't want you to go like, yes sir, please. No. It's your set. If you don't own the set, you will never be called again.
He should be able to call you yes sir on your set. When you are done, then you guys can exchange those kind of yes sir, yes sir. But apart from that, if you don't have that rapport with him on set, then that is it. You are done.
Exactly. And the best part of being a commercial photographer is when the client is able to say, or when the particular subject is able to say, no, I want you to contract this guy because I'm comfortable working with him. Bro, that's how you hit forever.
Yeah.
When someone says, or when the company says, I'm comfortable working with this guy, even if he is somewhere in the world, please
Bring him.
go and bring him. Look, when you charge $200,000, they will pay.
Mm.
That's the jackpot right there.
Okay,
So
so
these are
someone
some
is
of the
saying
things.
Platoon is from Greece.
Yeah. Look out for Platon. You'll be shocked the works he has done.
That guy, don't even venture. That guy, don't try. They call him Kakatra.
And it's just
Like
one light. One light.
what this guy would do just in 8 minutes. Just in 8 minutes. Just in
Yeah,
8 minutes.
Okay, so Sisly, before we go, I want you to touch on this very important aspect about unity in our industry. Do you think, in your opinion, do you think there is unity in Ghana photography?
Why
Natalie,
is
why are
only
you laughing?
me? But Cat still be Ghana boy. Why? Or
Please,
Cat is now a diaspora.
please. I'm part of the Sacramento Photographers Association.
Hey, Charlie, pressure.
He has
Hey.
moved. He has left Ghana photography. So, Sisly,
I think I
tell us,
think I
do
think
you
there is
think there
no
is unity?
no, I think there is no unity here because you know what? I've tried several times to even like have a job and then call people and then be like, hey, boss, I beg, how much? Now I'm doing hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, if you're doing this, blah 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 blah, how much do you think it will go for? Now, when someone say hypothetically, the person want to understand you so that they will also charge according to them because what we find difficulty in is pricing as artists. Like
Mm,
you don't know
that's
whether this one is one city enough for you or two cities enough for you. And you don't want to say five cities enough for me, and then it will go like, are you crazy? You understand? So you always want to
mm-hmm.
be you want to be in there and then make sure that okay, it's okay. Now people call me, some people who think they can call me, right? They call me and the rest that the reason why I'm making that statement is I've heard that people cannot call me a tuno, me a say, and then all of that. It's all another level. That is why I started by saying that people shouldn't understand people by the way they see them, but they should understand people by the way like you are, right? Because if you are like this and
Yeah.
then people understand who you are, they'll really relate to you. Do you think I don't talk to people? I talk to
Mm-hmm.
so many people in the industry. Do you think I don't have friends? I have
Yeah.
so many friends. The only thing is, if you don't vibe like the way I vibe, I'm not going to have a call with you. The reason is, I'm not going to also fight with you either. The reason is, I feel like we need A to be A. So they always say, people around me, they always say, you are too straightforward. You are too this, you are too that. I can't beat around the bush. Like, you know what? If I can't do it, I can't do it. Cat likes that thing. Hey, nigga, I no go fit do am. Tell him I no go fit do am. And then you go and say somewhere and you be like, Charlie George there, or you two no say any say any say. I don't even understand that. Now, with that being said, no crap on
George,
dancing because
I'm not, but we have more people from outside Ghana who are not like they don't speak the tree. So
oh okay,
it's
all right,
good, and
sure.
then you bring the tree down.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Now, so this is it.
Yeah.
I feel like even with that being said, and no crap, like let that one slide aside, right? And then let's just think about this unity in terms of trying to just know each other's pricing. I've had people to also
Mm.
contact me. Client, I think photographers made clients contact me just to find out how much I charge. You understand? Just to get my quotation. Now, I don't have a rate card
Mm.
because I'm a commercial photographer. I don't have a rate card. All I do is I create rate cards according to the work that I'm working on. Because Vodafone can come and
Mm.
say, okay, you know what, let's do 2 hour shoot. It's a different ball game altogether. And then Within will come and then be like, let's do maybe half day shoot. It's also a different ball game altogether. So you can't have like a rate card for it. You can't be like, okay, this is my rate card. Just that you know your limits when it comes to full day, you know your reduced limit when it comes to like maybe half day. You understand? So with that being said, if you know how much you charge per recharge, you know how much you do this, you know how much you do that, you understand where it comes from. But people don't want to tell you. When you ask them, Charlie, can you please help me out with this project? They be like, okay, you know what? I don't know, but like you just look at how you will charge. If I want to look at how I'll charge, will I call you? If I want to look at how I want to charge, will I even call you? Like, I think I called someone to just take me through the license, how much they charge for a license per year or per quarter or something. And the person was like, you know what? This person taught me, so go to this person. I'd be like, the person just teach me to it, and
Yeah.
it's a whole lot of problems. I don't know what is wrong with us, but I think we need to. I think we need to be in a space whereby we trust each other. Now, when I said to myself that I wanted to go into the wedding photography, I called people and said, you know what, you're a wedding photographer, you are this, you're that. Can I please join your team? Now, this is what it is. I want to bring this type of photography to wedding. Now, I know you guys don't do it. Now, if I put it in your work, I didn't say allow me to create and then I will just own the work. So, one thing about how do you call it? Ghanaian photographers, everything they want to own, everything they want to be a boss to it. Like
Yeah.
every time,
The
it's
research
like
is
if they are not the leader,
the creative
they are not
director.
joining. You understand? So I was
Yeah.
like, let me just add up, work for you. Now you give me this X amount because I'm working on this basis, right? And then maybe we can just talk about the X amount. Now, after you take yours and then you add it to mine, you make it one, it's under your name. Then be
As
no
a
pay
package.
as a package. It's not as my package, as your package. You send it across,
Yeah.
and also as like your own portfolio. But I'll have some of the images to also like display to as well, right? But I'm going to like work for people. Now, there is one problem, is because they are going to give you a lot of money. That is for one, and two, it's not even about a lot of money, but then it's the industry that you are entering. It's like they are afraid, they are scared that Josh is coming into my industry, and then this is not like people will see say someone is boasting. No, someone is just trying to tell you the truth, because if you want to come to
Yeah.
editorial and you want to work for me, and I think the reason why I will put you on my team is when you do more than me, or when you do just like I want it, because I want my signature
When
to
you're
be
very
on.
good.
You understand? I want my signature to be on. So even if you help me out, I still want my signature to be on, regardless. So if you are going to help me and I'm still going to pay you, is unfortunate. I don't have anyone who has my signature, so I can't be booking people and then working for me. And this is not something I'm saying say I don't want to. I actually want people to just help me out, and then we all do things together. But this is the thing: their signature is just another thing altogether. And when you tell them, okay, do this and then give me these images and then let me do it, they'll be like, and then I took this and I did this and I did that. So I think there is no unity, and we don't understand. Now, we don't understand the business aspect of things. And I said it from the onset when I was doing live on Instagram. It doesn't boil down to creatives alone. It boils down to, we are on YouTube. And let's keep it real. I know people might bash, but hey, this is not. We all support Black Lives Matter. We all support it. We
Yeah.
all blacks. I know Bill Bruni. We all blacks, right? But yeah, we all
Yeah.
blacks. But if there is something wrong in your house, you need to solve it. Forget what is going on overseas. They are killing people. That's a different ball game altogether. That is so like That's terrible. We need to talk about that. That is terrible. That is a whole different ball game altogether. Now, when it comes to our lifestyle, it's also another thing altogether. Count how many people are squashing black people, their own people, right? Stepping on their own people just because they want to get there. Now, I was about to say something about my friend who got himself in this corporate industry. He said they had a job, and then I told him, any commercial job, bring it to me. I didn't say, if your colleague is just doing a wedding, bring it to me, because I know I'm not a wedding photographer. I said, any commercial job,
Exactly.
try and then bring it to me. Now, he paged me, and then they had a commercial. So he paged me, and then the manager, who was in charge of marketing and then all of that. Now, he's Ghanaian. So he was telling the whites that one thing is, what do you see in an image? Can you see the image clear? They'd be like, yes. Can you, is it blurry? They'd be like, no. Does it sell? They'll be like, yes. Does it tell my story? They'll be like, yes. It's a done deal. They don't need anyone like Sisly. All they need is someone who can just shoot all these things.
Wow.
Let's shoot someone who is walking. If someone shoots the person and the person is frozen in a picture and it's clear, that's a done deal. Why do you need Sisly? But this is not how it works overseas. Overseas, it works like this. Can you create something that we can have for a very long time? Because we are creating, we are not just taking pictures. And people always be like, I'm a photographer, I'm taking pictures. No, create, do something that they will call it iconic in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years. We have concepts over 20 years ago. I still have them. They are dope than even our current pictures. And trust me, this is not backlashing anyone. That's the truth. We need to wake up. 15 years ago, even they are black and white. Even Marilyn Monroe, her type of images, those kind of Hollywood kind of style, and then all of that. They are still reigning to the extent that we are still copying. We can't even get there. How long? How long? The Brenda. How long? And then still you want to talk about yeah, we are united. No, we are not. It comes from within. We are breaking. And then the manager over there said, no, we can't use this guy. We have to use this guy. And then that guy was a wedding photographer. He shot
Wow.
it. They couldn't sell the images. One, he brought his camera that he needs to bring, the top camera, whether 1DX or whatever. He couldn't even shoot anything. They couldn't even sell. People see the billboards and they'd be like, a whole company, you did this. And I'd be like, this is this. Mawadam funye bindi. Let someone who is there. That is why I always say that. You know, when I have a job, I know the people I call. And it's not maybe they think maybe they are not they are not worthy, or like maybe they are not worth working with me or something. No. Because if I have something that I need help, I have to call someone who understands my dream and who is going to help me shape it. It's not someone who is just going to take it because he's a friend. No. I always tell my friends, you're a friend, but if I get job where like it doesn't match up to
You don't fit.
you don't fit, nah. I'm sorry, but like nah. If you want to fit, we all rise. We all rise as one. When I was growing in this business, it got to a time I wasn't trying and I was just focusing on some clout and then all of that. Kat said, if I get there, bro, if I get there and you are not there, I will leave you and I'll
I'll
pick
leave
new
you
friends.
behind.
I'll
Yeah.
pick new friends. And do you know why? Do you think Bill Gates how do you call it, neighborhood friends, when he was a kid, he still holds them down? No. If you are not there yet, he's boiling with Warren Buffett and then all of that. He's boiling with other people, because those are the people that like we are all on. I'm going to DM you after this live. Yeah, okay, thank you. So you understand? Like we are all on. We need to understand each other, and we are too proud to the sense that we can't even ask anyone. We can't even do anything. People slide in my DM, and then they be like, "Boss, good morning," or sometimes they be like, "Bro, good morning." The reason why I don't reply is when I wake up, I have shit to do. You've got shit to
Yeah.
do as well. Now, when I'm sending a message across, you can ask any person that I want to work with, if I send even models, if I send a message across, whatever word that I use, hey, hi, I mentioned the name. If I can't even spell out the name well, or I don't even understand what the name is, hey, love, or something. Now, good morning, I'm Josh Sisly, blah, blah, blah. I know that you are based in Ghana. I still say it. A photographer based in Ghana. I would love you to just join me, have this portfolio shoot done, or maybe I'll just love to collaborate with you, or blah, 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 whatever that words that you put in. Now, that short message says it all. So if the person is
Everything is
busy,
in one.
the person comes and be like, okay, this is what this guy wants. Then we are done. But you come and you say
I,
good morning. If I say good morning
I
to,
keep
then you say
telling
good
them.
afternoon.
I keep telling them this thing. Go
We are not
straight to the
joking.
point.
You
Give
are
me
not a
just one
friend.
paragraph. Yes, give me one paragraph that has everything in one.
Most definitely. And I can also go and say, Ghananie, good morning. And then wait for your reply because you're a friend.
Yeah.
But I can't just be there and then DM someone and be like, good morning. And then the person replies, no,
Good
we
afternoon.
don't,
Then by the time you see
no,
it,
no,
you
no,
reply,
no.
good evening.
It's good
The
evening.
next thing
Yes.
continues. How
Yes.
are
And
you?
then
We
it's
thank
how,
God.
oh God, you understand how it goes. Like,
I
how are
have a
you?
lot
And then
of them.
all of that.
I have a lot of them, Charlie.
And when the very first day that I'll send Julia a message. Now, I sent her a message, and the reason why I can vibe with her anytime, any day, and I'm so thankful that she's also like, she she charges when when she tells you something. But listen,
Wow.
this lady give me knowledge without charging me. Do you know why? Because I go straight to the point. I'm always like this, straight to the point. If I need something, when I did my masterclass, she created a whole link up because I told her at the latter part, and then she was like, you know what, I can't let Retouching Academy sponsor, but what I can do for you is we can knock off 40%. Was it 40 or 50 off for everyone who will buy our stuff from you? And then they gave me
Wow.
a link. I was on their dashboard. You understand? I was on their dashboard. I can go and then write whatever. I can go and do whatever. You understand? And then they'll also accept it. But do you think I just woke up and then did it? No.
Nah.
It was step by step. You understand? Like she has to believe in me. She needs to understand that I'm coming from a place. So I need to also respect her. When I want to say something, I say it. If I want to thank her for something, I thank. And also, please let us all understand there is a difference between appreciation and gratification. There is a difference between these things. So if you don't understand them, they'll be
Mm.
like, yay, yeah. And then always you're appreciating someone, and then is another thing. They are similar, but there is a difference between this. You need to understand this, and people don't really understand it because we are too proud of ourselves. We need to unite. We need to call each other. We need to come through with each other. If you DM me, if it makes sense, someone DM me and said, boss, can you just check my page and see the pictures I can delete from my page? You're not paying me for social media stuff, and I'm here. Go and check your page and then tell you which one to delete. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. But if you take it step by step with me and you make me understand your dream, that's when I'll say, okay, this picture here actually doesn't align with your dream. You can take it off. I don't even
Exactly.
know your dream. You've done weddings, you've done portraits, you've done nudes, you've done everything. It's scattered. It's scattered. And then you're telling me to go and delete some on your page because what? No, we
Social
can't be
media
doing that.
manager.
You understand? We can't be doing that. But people don't understand this, and then they think, okay, so Josh is too no. No, 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 no. I vibe with people.
Yeah. It's true. I
I
get that
click with
sometimes.
people. So I think it's just our
People
unity
send an
basically
image
is
and say, oh, criticize it. I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to achieve with the image. I don't know what the end result you want to get. I can't just criticize. So tell me a bit about the image so that I'll know where to channel So that I'll tell you, oh, maybe the eyebrow is too dark. Then you tell me, oh, yes, it's intentional. I mean, you should have told me all that when you were sending the image, so that I'll know where to criticize in particular. When you say, they say you are too known, but Charlie, yeah, I like it like that. I like
Oh,
being
I
straightforward.
always
Just
say,
go straightforward.
I think I was I was chatting with one lady, right? And then she was like, I've heard. Now, when I DM'd her, she was surprised, but then she's heard that I'm very like too known, like I did see my body, and I was like, yeah, actually, yeah, I did see my body. Why? Yeah, I did see my body, and she was like, why? And I'd be like, because of where I come from, I did see my body. One, I'm a fancy boy. Nigga, I did see my body. Yeah, and that's how we're going to take it. And because like you quote unquote me like because he's fair, because he's a brony. Yes, because
Oh,
I'm a brony, I did see my body. What you go do? I did see my body. What you go do? Yes, because
Charlie,
I'm this,
Sicily, you
I'm
know
that.
what? I want to put this up to you, eh? You know, I would want to host you once again. So this time, choose your own topic or topics and let me know when you're ready so that I will give you the platform. That day I won't be here. It will just be you on the screen like that. So you minimum of 1 hour. It can be 30 minutes or
Basically.
1 hour. Just do whatever you want to talk about. Just arrange it
Oh,
and let me
sure.
know so that we'll fix a date for you.
All right, boss, Charlie.
That's cool, right?
Thank Charlie. Thanks, thanks for the
Because I
opportunity.
know you have a lot. I can tell
Oh,
you
oh
have a
yeah,
lot, and
oh yeah.
the
And
industry
I
needs
always say
people
this.
like you.
I always say this. See,
The
our big
industry
boys,
needs
they've
people
tried,
like
right?
you
Our
to
big
come out.
boys, they've tried. We have to
Yeah.
acknowledge them. They paved the way. When there
Mm.
isn't anything like commercial, they made it possible. When like they don't have anything like clothing shoots and then all of that, they made it possible. It was only events, it was only weddings and then funerals and stuff. They made all those stuff possible. We need to actually big them up, but now they are done with their job, right? They are done with their job. Let's all go on
Yeah.
with ours. We need to shape it. How do we with network?
Catalyst is laughing at you.
See,
Catalyst, you will
that
be
day,
put to shame.
me, that day, I'll go to MTN, I'll go and buy their whole stuff and then put it in my office. You see,
Yes,
fast
that will
internet.
be better because what happened there, they will disgrace you.
All right, Charlie. So basically, right, I think we need to be appreciative and then we need to also shape what people created for us. Because maybe it's in a bad shape now, it's not their fault. They paved the way for you. So at least let's all come together and then shape it. If we have jobs and it's not inclined with yours, Charlie, give it to someone. Respect that person, give it
Yeah,
to the
that's
person.
right.
Like just say, hey, you know what, I don't do this. You can check out this guy, you can check out this guy. You don't need to call me and tell me, say you gave me a job. God will bless you when you do that. Why? God will
Yeah.
bless you. Yeah, so comedy. Yeah, I didn't check. Why? Yeah, sure.
Charlie, it's been nice having you here.
Oh, Charlie.
I had planned, when you asked me, I told you 1 hour, but Charlie, we've done over 2 hours
Oh
without even
yeah, yeah,
knowing
yeah,
we've
yeah.
crossed it.
Most definitely. Because Charlie, if you have someone like Josh who is very quiet, and then if you have me on another platform, Charlie, I was doing a
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
We were supposed to use 15 minutes. We used 2 hours because of what I
yeah.
was just saying. Eh.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
So
think
as
I
I said,
think
please make it, get what you want to talk about and let me know. Then we'll fix a
okay.
date for you to take over. Yeah.
No, me there. I want to be on with Kat. I want to be on
Oh,
with
no
Kat,
problem.
Charlie.
No
he's
problem.
he's my
He'll be
bro.
available.
He's my bro for everything.
he
For
he'll be
everything.
available. So just make sure you have a good network and we'll put you on. You and him. Yeah.
Oh,
Me, I'll be in the background. I'll be playing video games.
oh, Charlie, good network, pa. Oh God.
Yes, yes, get a good because most guys are like they really enjoy it, but when it gets to the point where the network starts misbehaving, then it starts getting some way. It's like you're watching a video on YouTube, then it
Yeah,
starts buffering, and you're like,
yeah,
okay, when it gets to
yeah,
the part that you really like, interesting part,
yeah.
then
yeah,
start back.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get good network.
And then
Get me a specific.
your guys, please. I beg you, I need followers on YouTube. Me, I know I don't try. Me, I know I don't
Wait,
try, but like
what's your
I'm bringing.
channel on YouTube? What's your channel?
It's just Justice League, I think. Justice League. It's been a long time
Hold
since
on,
I did
hold on.
that thing, but
Let me get your channel name, the
and then
link so
pin
that I
it.
can post it there.
Oh, okay, all right,
And I
cool.
beg you, start creating. People want to see your behind the scenes and all that. So
I think
start creating.
I'm coming up with behind the scene because this is it. Just as I was saying, um,
Yeah.
I have shifted from what I used to do to what I love and I want to do, right?
Mm,
Which comes with
yeah.
making money because this same guy that I keep on mentioning his name, he said, you know what, you are very creative, but it needs to come boom, 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 boom. You understand? So I'm trying to just shift things like the way I'm supposed to see them and then the way I love them. So I have a project the whole of this year. If you see me post from now till December or forever, I have a project called Purpose. And I felt like I was lost in my own purpose when I came into the industry. Now I found it back and I want to show you guys the kind of stuff that I want to put out there in general, or the kind of stuff that I wanted to put out there. And
Mm,
people think it's all about the fashion and the beauty. They are going to see something. So it's all about the purpose. I will just put it up maybe from next week going, or maybe next 2 weeks. We just have to start something, and then I'll just start to use my YouTube channel. So you guys subscribe. I'm too shy with talking and all of that, so I'm not really going to do much more of talking. I'm going to do more of behind the scenes, show you certain things, and then
right,
maybe
right.
talk a little bit less. I'm not really intrigued with teaching how to retouch because I feel like there are so many people who do it best than me on YouTube. I don't know why you need mine too, because I learn from the same people. So
Mm.
I don't think, and my process is too long. Anytime I teach people, they sleep. Anytime I teach them, they want to sleep. Because if it's so nice when we start, when it gets to dodging and bend, they be like, hey, I beg you. Yeah, and then they start to sleep. So I beg you. Um, Subscribe to my channel. The name is Josh Sisly. Follow me on Instagram. Like my stuff on Facebook. That's Josh Sisly Photography or Josh Sisly. I don't even know what it is. Twitter. I don't even know if I do more of Twitter, but
Uh,
like I still can do Twitter.
okay. So guys,
Yeah.
this I've posted his link in there. So we have about 7 guys in now. If you guys can just tap on and then move. I checked. I think he's around 58 subscribers. So you guys can
Hey,
subscribe
how
to his
come?
page.
How
Why?
come?
You don't believe? Yeah, I just checked and you're about 58 subscribers. So guys,
Wow.
let's let's add up to it. I'm sure by the
Yeah,
next time
yeah.
he comes here, he will cross the 100 subscriber
Oh yeah,
uh,
most definitely.
barrier. And then seriously, so we are giving you a task. Start creating, even if it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes behind the scene. People want to see how we create stuff, how we create the
And
magic.
please, I beg you, let me advertise here. I need a
Mm.
videographer. That's my only problem in this industry that
Okay.
I have. I need a
Yeah.
videographer. The reason why I say I actually need, now, when I'm talking about a videographer, I don't need someone who can take videos. I really need a videographer. Like, I need a videographer, a cinematographer, let me say, because
Mm.
I need certain things to be in place. Even if you are not the best, and then you can just give me something simple. I'm very minimalistic person, so
Okay.
I don't go crazy on. I don't even fancy those kind of how do you call it, transitions and then all of that. No, I'm just a straightforward person.
Simple, just
I,
to show
all,
what you want.
yeah, all I just want is clean and something that will just display my work. I need a videographer, please. If you want to work with me and then you understand my dream and then you want us to roll together, it's best we all do it together. You come, You create for me. It's yours too that you can also post. I come. If you need me on your set, I create for you. We all do something together, right? And then I need a
And go.
videographer. Yes, I need a videographer. Like a videographer. I beg you, ASAP. If you are a videographer, you know someone, please tell the person that Josh Sisly needs a videographer. Please. If you even want to charge me, let me see how much you're going to charge. If it sits well with me, I will pay because Charlie, I be yeah.
Yeah.
If it sits well with me,
Yeah.
I'll pay. If it doesn't, we'll still negotiate and see how best it goes. So please, thank you guys once
Yeah. So
again
guys,
for having me.
get in touch with Josh, and that's his a YouTube channel. The link that I've let me post it one more time. So just it will take just a few seconds to just tap on it and then subscribe and then turn on the notifications so that when he starts posting, you will be notified because I'm sure and I know it will be good content. And then follow him also on his other social media platform. Just look for Josh Sisly on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. You want to see the face, you know that yeah, this is him. You know, so
And please, one more thing. I
yeah,
beg you. My personal page, the artist personal world, is not for only photographers. So everyone can
mm,
follow up. Everyone can just comment. Everyone can do everything. It looks like photographers are all in my business like that. I beg you. If you can't say anything, if you can't say anything about the artist personal world, I beg you. Let me just have my peace. Why? Because that's when I create. That's when I free myself. That's when I be stylish as I can. I
mm,
put my artworks. I do whatever, and we have a lot coming on that page. So I beg you. That's where my dread save they go. So I beg you. It doesn't come on my. I mean, I did try. So I beg. If you like it, you follow. If you don't like it, I beg. Don't come and disturb my business. I beg you.
okay, all right. So since I beg, as discussed, get a topic or topic that you want to talk about, and then we'll give you the whole place. So you and Kat, you will do it as you wish. No
Sure,
restriction,
sure.
nothing. What has to be said, so that it's all for the betterment of our industry. So thank you for making time to be here with us, and
Thank you too. Thank
stay
you.
safe.
Thank you so
Continue
much.
washing your hands and sanitize your hands. Yeah.
All right, Charlie. Peace, bruh.
All right, Charlie. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, so you heard it from Sicily. It's been fire upon fire. You know, we need people who can say it as it is. Me, when I talk, they say, oh, Ghananie, there, he's like this, Ghananie is like that. And I know I've made a couple of enemies with this thing that I'm doing. But, Charlie, it has to be said. If there is something that needs to be said, not just to bring somebody down, but for the betterment of the industry, it has to be said. If we all keep quiet, nothing good will come out of it. So, this is it. We went overboard. This time, I really want to keep the lives short, but very informative. So we can even do 30 minutes, but very informative, so that when people come back to watch, they would have, a lot of info to pick up within the shortest possible time. So from now on, I'll try and keep these live sessions short, between 30 minutes and 1 hour, sometimes even 20 minutes. We don't need to just elongate it for any like no reason. If we have just 20 minutes of info to give out, we'll do 20 minutes and then we go. So if you are still here and you haven't liked the video, please go ahead and drop your thumbs up. If you're using your phone, just close the chat, press the thumbs up till it's blue. If your subscribe button down there, the button that's here, right here, down there is still red, it means you haven't subscribed to this channel yet. Kindly go ahead, subscribe, and then turn on your notifications. Now, when we go live, you get to see it, and then you can join. You'll be among the first people. Now, we've crossed a threshold. We've attained a milestone, which is that we've been monetized. So we'll be doing a giveaway. I'll give details of the giveaway soon and how you can participate. There's a lot of goodies to be won in the giveaway. So stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll post a video, so make sure you watch and stay safe. Thank you for being part of this. Good night.